fact that Ẹ́ďśm are somehow bad doesn't mean they are not the president's kinsmen again. Our president ordinarily could have acted a long time ago regarding the Ẹ́ďśm menace, but no one actually bites himself so hard. The president himself is a Ẹ́ďśman. He, though an ex-soldier, is always proud to identify with his people. That is why he must visit his cows regularly with the presidential jet, which normally lands directly in his farm where his cattle are reared. Recently, after the Ugele massacre by Ẹ́ďśm killing about 14 Ltans, the states have received to wage war against Ẹ́ďśm by sending them back to the north, including beggars and those selling wars like torch and batteries. The youth involved in the deportation said they have to act before Ẹ́ďśm annihilates all of them without the government doing anything. According to them, security agencies are always afraid of arresting Ẹ́ďśm. What the police will tell you is to go and arrest them and bring them to the police station with their hands tied. Then the police will take over the case from there. However, immediately an allergy comes and pay, all the ones arrested by indigenes will be set free by the police. It is always a repeated cycle, you can imagine. But the president will surely be angry with Ltans to find out that his brothers are being deported like common criminals. I just hope we Ltans don't suffer politically from Aso Rock. Can you imagine what this person is talking about? This writer is talking about because of politics. Politics that you are talking about, it is only those politicians so that they will not suffer politics. So what about the lives of the people is not important? Then so that means the president, if that is what this person is saying, of course we know what has been playing out. The president does not want to say anything about the Ẹ́ďśm, and which on itself or in itself is corruption, wickedness of the highest order, wickedness of the highest order. So, and if this person is not trying, so they should leave them. And with what has been happening, they will, even if they arrest them, the police will tell you, arrest them, bring them, just like what the president has said. No wonder they have been pussyfooty about these things. The police will not want to do anything. They will arrest, they say, just bring them. That's why he gave that, whether that advice, I don't know whether it's a order or advice he gave to Nigerians. I mean the president, that don't touch them. In the similar environment, you don't defend yourself, you don't take laws into your hands. Just arrest them or catch them and take them to the police or to the security people. But at the end of the day, you will not release them. And that is what has been happening, because these people have not been taught lesson. Let the man continue. Let them continue. Whatever that is happening in that Aso Rock, whatever that is happening, whatever they are doing there that is causing problem to the whole country, they will not go scot-free. They will never go scot-free. If they think that they are secure, if they think that they are okay, if they think that everything is good for them, that any other person or the rest people should be bound to the Philistine, then God will visit them. Since they are pussyfooty with this issue of a Ẹ́ďśm here and there, and now they want to blackmail people. Even the Ltans, they did well, because they didn't touch them, they didn't beat them, they didn't take laws into their hands. They just say, go back to your country. And somebody is saying, oh, was thinking that it might affect Ltans politically. Who politics help? And now the ones where they know how to play the politics, where it has been favoring, how has it helped their people? All of them, and they are in shame. Shame, they catch all of them. All of them would have brought this government into power. You can see that we are not even hearing their voice again. Apart from that, even the president himself, just like we have been saying like a broken record, see their people. If the president if they know how to play the politics, what are they looking all over the place? It's just like British citizens. What are they going to be looking for in Nigeria? Because what do you want to go and do in Nigeria when your place is okay? So if your place is okay, why would you want to be going from places to places and be begging? Kudos to Ltans that took that civilized and matured decision by sending them back. Shikena, no big deal. They don't injure una, they don't do anything. What if they are unlike Ltans now? You should know Ltans now. Unlike them before, they're for here now. They're not gonna go complete. They're for here now. But they say jejely, oh yeah, they load them, put for inside it, may now go back. And what is wrong with that? Is Buhari going to be there forever? That people are afraid of him, people don't want to talk anything, the police are there, and no wonder this man is just being diplomatic. the governor of a Delta State, Okowa, he was asking the governor to, the president to speak, to comment on the issue of Ẹ́ďśm, which I said from now to eternity is not going to happen. And we tend to believe that the man has an agenda. There's something going on in that Asoro. There's something these people are really, they are looking for, they are trying to establish, which Nigerians have really known. And that's why they don't even know where to stand now, because they know that Nigerians have known the secret. They are stuck. And that's why they are looking for every means to make their plans or their agenda come to pass. But it will not come to pass, because with what we are seeing, we know that they don't mean well for this country. So that time everybody should be afraid. But it's happy that the way people are being treated, is happy about that. Is that what they are telling us? You will not see anything. No. Let us continue with this. Who he be now? Buhari gets this Nigeria. It's Nigeria for him. He's the one that did he buy Nigeria? That people have been there before. They didn't make the country so uncomfortable like this. People were there before this man. I see no reason why he's now. It's now seems as if he's the owner of Nigeria. That he bought Nigeria so he can do whatever business he wants to do with Nigeria. I don't just understand that this man has made himself like one kind of a demigod that nobody can talk about him. God will help us with this kind of mindset, and people are falling in for all these cheap blackmails that if he hears what will happen, it will affect Ltans politically. Which politics? Even with the politics that all of them are playing, who will help? Is this how a country should look like? In a saner environment, is this how a country supposed to be in the first place? So if they are calling countries now, we should come in and say Nigeria is part of it, with all everything is just in disarray. Very unfortunate. And someone is saying here that said, Ltans, why are you sending your brothers back to north? I thought Hausa Fulani are saints. Why Igbos are killers, confused people. Which rubbish brothers? No real human being will accept any stupid person as his kinsman. May God not let me relate with all these people. Someone say a good president should regard everybody as his brother. He has duty to stop his brothers from committing all these atrocities and taking people's lives. Someone says your brother General Danjuma has spoken with his mouth closed and with his mouth open. Secure yourself. Fight the Fulanization agenda. Politics is for the living. They are not the first to be deported back to their base. Fashola, former governor of Lagos State, deported the Igbos in his time, so it is not a new thing. Someone says, someone is addressing the writer, says, you are saying our president is X-man, meaning he knows more about terrorism. You are looking for trouble. You don't have to humiliate him like that. He's still an incumbent. Incumbent how? So the people who are being killed day in and out, they are not a human being. Someone says this is an arrogant submission. Yes, I agree with that. Very, very arrogant submission. Someone says I can't allow any person or group of persons that will not allow me to sleep to stay with me, and it is very difficult to identify a good one among them. So they will continue in sin for their grace to be bound or to abound. Buhari has been buried in Saudi. Jubri Sudan is in Asu Rock. And someone is of the opinion that no point keeping people in the state who are killing people anyhow. They are terrorists and don't have regard for human life. Human life is sacred, and those who do not value human life should leave the state or region. The Theo Danjuma told Nigerians to defend themselves, but nobody took him serious. I want to tell whoever cares to listen, is cast. Buhari government saw these things coming. They asked people to submit guns they could have used to protect themselves from their hands. Today, Nigeria are helpless. My people, Ltans, please do more. Delta know they carry last. Someone is asking, so your people will be killed or you are expecting political appointments? Because of that, you keep silent. Let the evil continue. you are the evil and one of the greedy, selfish individuals who put us south in this mess. You can imagine, because of a political appointment. It's very, very pathetic. Well, but whether the writer is being sarcastic, that they should expect some kind of thing because of that, but that would not deter people, because the government is not doing anything. We could see that the police are even afraid of them. They can't do anything, and you expect the people to fold their arms. They are not even taking laws into their hands. Just take them back. Nobody is touching them. They should even be lucky that death hands are not even taking laws into their hands by even revenging. So what are we talking about? Just to go back to their destiny is not an offense, but they can be killing people. Those that they have killed, can they come back? Can their family see them again? No, they can't see them. So what are we talking about? Injustice is of the highest level. It's of the high, it has gone, it's at the peak in this country. Anything that is not going to favor the masses is at the peak. Corruption is at the peak. So guys, let us hear your own opinion concerning this. Leave your comment below.